last week on Discount Heroes.
All right, the painting wheels around wildly.
Don't you see how lovely and misunderstood it is?
Painting just falls inanimate on the ground. As you pick up the torch, a towering city is illuminated in front of you. Different than what you saw last time, you actually see that there's a much smaller gate, and the gate opens.
Wagon, we found you. We've come for you.
I'm not the only one in here. He's gonna see you. He's gonna see you.
I think we need to do what you've always told us to do.
We have to follow the lichen.
You see a familiar figure. Look, Ma, look at the food I got. Look at all the food I got for us. But where did you get all this? I struck a deal. Congealing into some darkness that hovers in the air behind him.
You cannot stop what has already happened.
Fully enraged, turn into a lion and roar, and I bite directly down on its face and squeeze.
This congealed shadow just pops. Thank you for keeping me from remembering at least once. You see the body of Wagon Wheel's mother lying on the ground, bleeding from several cuts.
We interrupted the memory, but we can't change the past.
Look inside yourself, Wagon Wheel. You are more than what you have become. Remember who you are.
Lend us your ears, because we're walking right in.
Tonight on Discount Heroes.
Welcome to Discount Heroes, where questionable results are always guaranteed. Popcorn Matt.
We are a 5e Dungeons and Dragons like play podcast. Popcorn Jared.
We're a group of 5 friends who've known each other for 15 plus years, and we'd like to share with you Popcorn Tyler.
The game that we love so much. My name's Brent. I'll be the DM and giant asshole for this game to his party, Popcorn Aaron.
I prefer caramel popcorn over salted. And usually outdoors if I have a preference. Popcorn, Brent.
And we've got 4 players here. Why don't you introduce yourselves and who you're playing?
Hey, my name's Tyler, Popcorn Jared.
Hi, my name's Jared. I play Popcorn Matt.
Guys, I can't handle this pressure.
That's a character I want to play with. Hey, it's me, Popcorn Matt.
Hey guys, I'm Popcorn Matt.
Hey guys, my name is Matt. I play Copes, Thrasher, Dimmerock, and Nox. It's been me the whole time. Popcorn, other me.
Hey guys, it's me, Tyler. I play Copes, the Circle of the Stars druid.
And it tastes a lot better if you put the caramel in after you pop the corn. And my name's Aaron, and I'll be playing Dimmerock, the Tiefling Bard.
This is Jared, playing the part of Thrasher, the human barbarian.
And this is Matt, and I will be playing the Gnome Wizard, Nox Longfoot. Hey, Tiff, can you make me some popcorn? I'm hungry for some reason.
Hey, my girlfriend, you too. I don't
Significant other that I definitely have.
I'm my own bitch.
And that's why you're here listening to Discount Heroes,
Where questionable popcorn is always guaranteed.
Do you think they'll get that whole thing was scripted?
No,
I'm still confused.
I think we acted it well.
you can tell it's like our 15th, 16th time doing it.
It's been a long 8 hours just to get that one bit.
Commit to the bit.
I think it was really worth it.
All right, so I've got instead of the normal questions here at the beginning, I've got some different questions.
What's your favorite kind of popcorn?
We're going to be playing the game. Are you able to answer questions that a 5th grader could also answer?
Oh, no.
I like the idea of this. Did you think of this?
It's very original.
Totally original.
Yeah, I invented this idea after meeting a 5th grader, and he didn't know. No, he did know a bunch of stuff that I didn't know. So I came up with this idea.
Excellent. I'm ready to play.
I was like, wow, that's ironic that an adult would know a question that a 5th grader would know. And I laughed internally. Okay. All right. So I'm just going to have you guys buzz verbally.
All right.
It's more fun than just me asking. I'm just going to ask 4 questions.
All right, go.
The winner gets an inspiration.
Oh.
Can we pick our buzzes? Can we pick our buzz? We got to have a personal buzz.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, personal buzz.
You'll find out when we know the answers.
Mine is klaxon.
Mine's going to be booyakasha.
Okay. All right. So this question is in the category of storm chasers.
That's not a category.
This is for 5th graders. You haven't been a 5th grader in a while. Things have changed. All right. What travels faster in a lightning storm? Thunder, lightning, or no way to tell?
Booyakasha.
Think, Tyler.
Lightning.
Oh, great job, this website says.
Woo! I'm this Copes, bro. I know all about this guy.
All right. Copes is in the lead. All right. This is a different category called energy matters. When heat is transferred through a solid object, it is called...
Buzz.
Booyakasha.
Oh, that's a buzz right there.
Transference.
We might have to go to the judges for that one.
Klaxon.
Oh, what's Jared say?
Conduction.
It's conduction.
Oh.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh my God. Jared and Copes are tied. I don't know why I said Copes.
That's fine. He's more relatable.
That's true.
Shut up.
All right. This is about your human body. You have one.
Oh no. My changing body?
3 inches.
Which body system is in control of transporting messages from the brain?
Klaxon.
Buzz.
Oh, that's a Jared again.
Nervous system.
Oh my God, is he correct? He is correct.
I'm only nervous because you're so cute.
Great job. He used his nervous system to answer that one.
I did it.
I think there's one last question. Yeah, one last question. Eco Explorers.
How many points is it worth?
30 just to nullify the whole game.
Eco Explorers. Nobody who wasn't allowed to watch Captain Planet's going to get this one.
I have changed.
This is the golden snitch question. This question's worth 150 points.
Oh.
Yes.
A biome is an area that consists of similar plants, animals, and what other things?
Booyakasha.
Buzz.
What is it?
What'd you say? Plants? Animals?
And what other thing? This is such a stupid question.
Fauna. I think that's plants and animals.
That's plants.
No,
Buzz.
flora is plant.
Oh, yeah, that's animals.
Yeah,
I heard
bottom.
Aaron.
Buzz. Soil. Earth matter. Microbes.
Wow.
Klaxon.
Fungus, maybe.
Klaxon.
All right, Jared.
Climate.
Climate is the answer.
He Googled it.
He Googled it. I can see it in his glasses.
How can climate be
Look at
similar
it.
to a plant or an animal? This is ridiculous.
No.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Did you not read these questions before you're asking them to us?
Grizzly bears, tornado bears, brown
Roof
bears.
bears.
Tornado bears is definitely going to come up in a second. No, I didn't look at these questions beforehand. I would have been able to answer questions that a 5th grader could also answer if I had done that.
Matt, you got a game sound over there?
Let's see.
Well, you might be a redneck.
There we go.
Yeah, well done.
That's
Well
what I
done,
got.
Matt. That feels right.
All right, and Jared is the winner of the trivia challenge. He can answer questions that a 5th grader could also answer at least twice,
Yeah.
and he gets an inspiration for use in this game.
Damn
I
it.
already have an inspiration.
I'll take it.
You can give it to somebody else, who's pleased you.
I'd rather just throw it away.
Hey, Cope's got second place.
Nah, Tyler, you can have it. You can have it, Tyler.
Oh, thanks, bro.
You got second. You deserve it.
I deserve it. Thank you. That's the nicest thing he'll do for me this entire podcast.
Guaranteed.
All seasons.
You deserve it because you play like absolute dog crap.
Stop.
Yeah, let's all shit on Tyler.
Stop.
So well done, everybody. But I think it's time that we go ahead and begin the game. Last week, our intrepid adventurers delved, together this time, into the mind of genius secret ninja sleeper cell wagon wheel.
Ooh.
What could go wrong? They traded stories with the inappropriately named Mr. Frizzle for treasured memories of power. Afterward, they entered this strange mental fortress and encountered, at last, their long-lost friend Wagon Wheel, who promptly advised them to leave. Failing to do so, they delved further into his mind, experiencing an old memory which showed a malicious influence far in Wagon Wheel's past. After dealing with that malicious influence, they were left witnessing the tragic end of the scene in front of them. So you now find yourselves in the empty streets of the tenements that you were in a moment ago, the wind tossing the flaps of the makeshift tents, violently picking up as thunder crackles in the distance above.
Are there people near us?
No, actually, it's empty now.
Damn it.
Guys, be careful. The lightning travels faster than the thunder. I don't know if y'all knew that.
Yeah, I knew that, bruh.
Everybody knows that. I've known that since I was in 5th grade.
Okay, guys. Is there more lichen? What do y'all think? Where do we go next?
Where do we go? We just saw Legis, the terrible Kill Wagon's Will's mother.
Yeah, it seems like he's made him do some pretty awful things. It was Wagon Wheel that did it, but he didn't have the control of himself.
We really got to save that little dude. I had no idea it has been happening to him for so long.
I'm glad everyone else is finally on board. Now let's find that lichen and find my little buddy.
Yeah, Thrasher.
That is a...
Oh yeah, you're still a lion.
Forgot about that.
That's right, Coach.
I got an 11 perception for looking for lichen.
It seems like you're not trying very hard.
You search the ground for the lichen, and although you're sure you're feeling it on the ground, it's like you can't shine a light over the darkness that's fallen over. Almost like this overcast weather, this thunder crackling in the distance is keeping you from seeing very well.
I'm gonna telepathically talk to Knox.
This is a pretty crazy biome with this weather. It appears that the fauna, flora, and climate are in sync. The fauna and the flora have left, and then it's creating some kind of magical darkness.
Who is this?
Do you have...
Ah!
I guess I haven't talked to him yet, so...
Guys, he's in my head too! Leeches is in my head!
You want me to get him out?
And I hold my axe up.
I run up and lick Knox.
I say, it's me, buddy. It's Cokes.
Oh my gosh, he can talk! He can finally talk.
Do you want to ride?
Yes, please! Oh gosh.
Okay, I put my head down so he can jump up.
He climbs aboard. Okay, so it's too dark here. We can't find the lichen. Do we move closer to the storm?
Hey, I don't think you ever get anywhere by playing it safe, so I vote yes.
Yeah, Legis the Terrible's probably towards the chaos.
All right, I say we ride in then.
Almost in response to your motion, lightning spiderweb crackles through the sky above. You see just faintly outlined a shadow, something like a dark cloud looming above.
Can we tell what we're looking at? Like, what type of pathway? Like, what kind of terrain are we on?
Yeah, you were in these like slums area of the vision that you were experiencing, mostly like tent buildings. And you had just come out of the one where you saw that scene with Wagon Wheel's mother.
Is it like a cobbled street? Or are we like...
Yeah, cobblestone, not well maintained. It's definitely a slums.
Okay. And we're looking up a dark, luminous, ominous hill.
That's right. And remember, you came through that wooden door that brought you into this alternate open space.
Okay. Okay. I guess Who wants to go towards the scary figure at the top of the dark hill?
Well, I'd be lying if I said I didn't want to.
I start walking away in the direction of the figure.
I follow.
All right, if Copes will go, I'm heading that way.
Yeah, I'm going.
Yeah, I'm definitely not bringing up the bat. I'm in between Thrasher and the lion.
Almost as though sensing your intention, the lightning crackles through the sky yet again, illuminating this shadowy cloud that moves with clear intention towards the four of you. As it does so, the spidery tendrils of lightning spread outward closer and closer to you. You feel like the air gets heavy on your skin. You feel a weight pressing down on the four of you as it rushes through you.
And you guys notice there's been a lot of lightning and I haven't heard any of the thunder come yet?
I think it takes a lot longer for the sound to travel.
Okay.
Just give it a few seconds. It passes through the four of you. All of you make wisdom saving throws.
Is it against a magical effect?
No, so far nothing in this has been a magical effect.
Can I smell it?
Can you smell it? No.
Damn it.
That's an 8.
13.
13.
8 for Nox.
Ooh, that's a 9 for Copes.
Oof.
I think you were really counting on me there.
All right, so 13 was the highest, it sounds like.
Yep.
Don't say it like that.
Yep.
So as this thing passes through you, although you don't feel any electricity or shock when these crackling tendrils touch you, you feel them reach into your heart, into your soul. They tug on your greatest fears, your greatest anxieties, amplify them, spread them. Each of you finds yourself panicked.
Oh no.
This is an effect I'm making up for this game because it's a little bit better, but basically you don't get to control your movement, but otherwise I want you guys to just roll with whatever you want to do. Essentially, you're not really thinking about safety, you just are filled with fear and want to get away somewhere safe.
Ask one thing.
Yeah.
I cast the Aria of Suspense towards the end of last episode. Has it been more than 10 minutes since I cast that?
We'll say no.
I don't think it would have been.
I wouldn't think so, and I also would like this to help you if it can.
Yeah, with that effect, all party members gain a bonus on saving throws against traps and environmental hazards.
Oh, I would call this an environmental hazard.
Equal to my Bardic Inspiration die roll, which is currently a 6.
So you roll the die and everyone gets that bonus. Because it lasts for the whole 10 minutes. It doesn't go away after you use that benefit.
Gotcha, okay. It's a 3. That's not bad, it's halfway.
So that brings me to a 16.
That brings Nox to an 11. That sounds good, right?
16 as well.
To be fair, a lion has his own stats, so I did not get a 9. I got a 5. Plus 1 is a 6. So just to be completely fair.
It's just me and you freaking out, baby boy.
So Nox and Copes, you are filled with panic. Copes, you see rushing water surging through the streets towards you.
And a herd of buffalo.
I can't believe I walked into that. And a herd of buffalo. It's your two greatest fears. Drowning and a herd of buffalo.
I'm gonna turn and just, I guess, run as fast as I can away from the buffalo.
Can I snatch Nox off his back before he runs off?
Nox, what was your greatest fear that I asked you about?
Nox's greatest fear, as is mine, is snakes. Which is pretty awful because a lot of the kids in wizarding school have snakes, like the edgelords. It's awful.
Don't call me an edgelord.
I didn't call you an edgelord.
I'll call you an edgelord.
As this shadowy cloud passes through you, Nox, you look around and you're surrounded by 3 giant snakes.
Oh my god! Copes! Go, Copes! He's gonna grip on tight to the mane.
Yeah, we're running.
And you're riding one of the giant snakes also.
Oh my god!
Copes has turned into a giant snake.
Oh my god.
Well, then he's going to... I can't control my movement, can I? He's going to try to stumble over to his most comfortable position, which is Thrasher's backpack, as quick as possible.
Makes sense.
You look for Thrasher, and it's just a giant snake.
Oh my gosh! Thrasher! Where are you? And he's just gonna run in whatever snakeless direction he can find.
Thrasher, you said something about reaching. Yeah, the snake tries to reach for you with one of its hands.
Oh, why do you have hands? No!
Knox, what's wrong? Oh, hey, man. And I go to grab him by the shoulders and kind of shake some sense into him.
Get away from me!
So both Copes and Nox attempt to flee into the city with the two of you behind them, running after them.
Did you jump off my back?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys probably don't go in the same direction. It's more fun that way.
I definitely don't.
No. I'm not going anywhere near him.
Did he see me as a snake?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to cut down an alley.
You guys see Copes dash toward an alleyway, Nox running in terror, screaming about snakes.
Thrasher, am I missing something? What's going on?
I don't know, man. I tried to grab him. He looks real scared.
Yeah, of what? Should I be scared? I'm kind of getting scared.
Stop being scared.
Oh, behind you.
I slap him.
Ow! Okay, you're right. I'm being ridiculous. Why'd that lion run away?
I don't know. I've heard of cowardly lions before, but this is ridiculous.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, let's go get him, man.
And I start tearing after him.
Are we splitting up? They went different ways.
Oh.
What are you gonna do, Thrash? You
Do
gonna
it.
split the party?
What are you going to do, Thrasher?
Where are we going?
You split the party.
Yeah, you go get Copes. I'm gonna go get my little buddy.
I need some, Demrock's, checking his pockets, looking for some kind of meat steak. And we're all out of the emu. How am I going to catch a lion?
You feel a strange sensation, like there's something inside of you that's wanting to come out.
Ooh, been there.
It's not a number 2, no.
I was about to poop it out. You cut me off. I was going to make you do that.
It's a similar feeling to when you didn't have that blade of subtlety and then suddenly you did have it. And suddenly you spend 1 hit die and you have a delicious meat treat in your hand.
What?
Do I need to roll that correct?
No, you just lose it.
Y'all call me stupid if I didn't roll it right there. You'd be like, we're waiting on you. So in my moment of need, I threw up a delicious looking meat pie into my hand.
However you visualize it is up to you.
No,
If you decided that's how you got it, I guess.
I don't. How else would I get it?
Put your hand in your pocket, dog.
I think that's the only way it could happen.
Magic does exist very prevalently in this world.
Yeah, and he magically threw up a meat pie.
Yeah, but it's always got a cost. And I think the cost is the grossness.
Hey, listen, I'm not here. I can't even talk.
It's got to be gross if it's going to be delicious. You know how magic balances itself?
No.
If you want to produce something delicious, you got to be gross.
No, that's actually right.
Yep, see?
That's like Wizard 101 stuff.
Well, I'm a barbarian. How would I know?
All right, well, I got my meat pie and I just start running down that alley. Here, lion, 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 lion.
Is he running down my alley?
Does he look like a buffalo?
Yeah, he probably would look like a buffalo.
I'm in the corner. I'm behind like a dumpster with my head in my paws. And I hear him coming and I turn around and see a giant buffalo holding a meat pie charging down the alley.
Yep.
And I just freak out and run away farther.
You see off in the distance, it looks like there's a cave on elevated ground. If you jumped to it, you might be safe from the floods.
How high up is it?
Like 10 feet.
Okay, good. I can jump 25 feet as line.
Okay. I'll make it 25 feet for fun. There we go.
Make it 24.
You cannot jump 25 feet high.
I can jump. It says 25 feet.
That's a crazy vert.
If that was true, then he would have been able to climb himself out of that ravine.
Yeah. Haven't you watched The Lion King?
They didn't. No, those were first edition rules.
That was a brutal addition.
Yeah, that was version 1 by Nick Nolte. So I'm gonna run and jump for the cave.
All right, you jump up to it. You enter the cave into the darkness. Let's go to the other two people.
Okay, so Nox is, I guess it's just running down these little streets. He's going to try to climb to a rooftop. He's going to try to get up high and hide somewhere.
I'm after him. I'm going to beat him to a rooftop.
Yeah, you see that one of the buildings you're climbing has a very small open window at the top, like an attic window.
Oh, perfect.
It's definitely too big for one of those giant snakes chasing you.
Oh, I'm going through the window.
I'm faster than him.
Make a roll, because you are faster than him.
I'm scared. Is that snake catching up to me?
It looks like it is catching up to you.
Okay, I'm going to activate my blade song, and now I can move 35 feet a turn.
Ah!
I will burn all my resources. You keep away from me.
Gotta keep it true. Keep it true.
So those little legs start kicking up faster and faster, and I tear off down faster.
Nice. You're losing sight of him, Thrasher.
I call out.
Nox, stop, man. It's me.
Get away, you giant beast!
Nox, uppies.
No response.
That snake wants to pick you up for some reason.
Remember the uppies.
All right, so you scramble up to that open attic window and then throw yourself in.
Yes.
Let's go to each of you individually now. The other two of you will come in after a moment. So, Copes, you enter into the cave you saw. You feel a distinct chill as you pass through the threshold of the cave, and you suddenly find yourself in control of yourself again. The anxiety, though strong, still seems to fade away into just a general background fear of the unknown. You see around you it's not the inside of a cave. You're in the middle of a plaza. Some kind of festival's going on. It's not the Festival of the Stars.
Okay, that's what I was gonna ask.
No, it's not. But there are people again. You see them reveling about, playing in various games, drinking this bright green
Way cooler.
glowing alcohol, and various kiosks lining the side streets with people bustling to buy their wares.
I want to very calmly stroll up to somebody, like very, very nicely.
Okay, you calmly stroll up to.
You make this shit up. I don't know.
Pick your target here. Who's your prey?
Legion's terrible.
Okay. There's a little kid sitting on the fountain, throwing some coins into it.
Okay, yeah. I casually stroll up to him and telepathically, that's a line I'm gonna say. What are you wishing for, little bro?
The kid looks at you for a moment and then tosses a penny in. For you to piss off. And then he gets off of the fountain and walks away.
Oh man, I might kill that kid. Now, Cuz has had a bad day. He kind of hangs his head and he's gonna wander off. Is there like a nice grandmotherly looking figure that might offer some good advice?
It seems like everyone you walk past seems to just scoff and make a sound as you walk past them, as though your mere presence is an annoyance to them.
I've been here before, but in real life. Okay, so I'm in like a town square, pretty much.
Yeah.
Is there anything that stands out apart from these scoffing assholes?
There seems to be one kiosk in particular that seems to be drawing a lot of attention from the crowd. The typically douchey townspeople that you've been meeting so far seem cheerful almost as they gather around this one particular stall.
Okay, I'm gonna stand up on my back legs and hop over there.
All right, you see a stall. It's got a familiar pair of letters on it.
DD.
It says dolls, dolls.
Yeah. I figured it did.
You see an enterprising young wagon wheel behind the counter. Stacks of these dolls right next to him. They look familiar. You see that their clothes and hair bear a striking resemblance to someone you met recently from his past. His mother.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's what I was gonna ask. I'm just gonna walk up behind the stall to him.
Yeah, he's busy engaging in trade with people, taking money, giving them their cool dolls. People seem to excitedly hold them up. They're very animated for a typical wooden doll. They've got articulating joints and fingers.
Wagon wheel, it's me. Do you remember? Like I said?
Looks at you, and then he turns back, and then he looks at you again, double takes. Did you just talk to me?
Yeah, it's me, Star, the lion.
What?
Oh my god.
What is going on? Look, I don't have time for this. I'm making money here today. And he goes back to taking cash from people.
Do you think you could make more money if you had like a dancing lion?
Oh, he's thinking about that one.
Yeah, I bet he was.
No, I have to sell these dolls. This is the only way I can. And he doesn't finish the thought.
So he doesn't remember. So that memory of him does not remember me,
Doesn't seem like it.
because he obviously would remember that. But I mean, it's fine regardless if he doesn't remember. I mean, it kind of would make sense that he wouldn't remember that in this memory.
All right, so let's go ahead. Who is chasing you?
Aaron.
All right, Demarok, you reach the spot that he entered in. You feel it actually leads up to a wooden door that Cope seemed to oddly just pass through. You place your hand upon the door and you feel an odd chill just run down your spine.
Ooh, frosty. Is it a scary chill or is it like a cold chill?
It's up to you to interpret whether it's scary, but it's definitely cold.
Ooh. I try to open the door.
The door pushes open.
Huh. I didn't expect that. And I just stroll right in.
All right, you walk into these festival streets here. Unlike what Copes is seeing, you see a desolate set of streets. You see bodies lying on the ground, dead, having been killed by something. You're not sure what. And you see Copes and Wagon Wheel standing there talking.
I come through the doors and see all these horrible things, but I gotta get to Cope, so I slowly tiptoe and creep around all these mutilated bodies. I'm definitely alert and looking for, something dangerous. I guess I get into the shop where they are.
All right, so let's go back to them for a second. As you're creeping around, you see Wagon Wheel suddenly shove himself back away from the table, pointing outward. It's here. It's here again. Copes, you look over, and you see an ominous shadow approaching from the way you came through.
I'm assuming I recognize this shadow.
It looks just like the one you encountered.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump right in front of him and take a defensive stance.
What do you do, Demarok?
Yeah, I'm. The shadow's behind me now, right?
In a way.
Yeah, so I'd turn around and see the shadow. I'd take a defensive stance next to Copes.
You're the shadow.
Okay, I thought maybe, but I wasn't sure because why do I look like a shadow to what's his face?
That would be a question you gotta ask him.
Okay, well, all right. Okay, I'm turning around looking wildly, and it starts making me more scared. So I run over to them, get some help. Copes, I need you, man.
The shadow moves wildly before rushing you, Copes.
Yeah, right. Can I hear what it says?
Go roll a perception check.
Do I get bonuses?
You would get your proficiency if you're proficient normally in perception.
So is that still +5? I mean, no, it'd be wisdom plus, so it'd be +3. Oh, crit.
Crit?
I crit. Nat 20.
Oh, all right. You can play this out however you like to.
Copes, I need you to come to your senses. I need your help.
I'm already mad at this shadow. I made a promise last time to never let it touch Wagon Wheel again. So as I rear back, I literally leap through the air at the shadow, and as I'm landing, I hear Demarok's voice, who I obviously recognize, and I'm going to tuck my paw in and roll, and then land facing directly face to face with the shadow.
Demi, bro, is that you?
Yeah, Copes, lion dude.
Yeah, it's me, Copes. What the hell's going on?
With that, the illusion surrounding you, Copes, fades away. The remnants of whatever it was that affected you disappear, and you see the true scene of what's around you.
This sucks.
Yeah, but like, what's after us? Like, I can't. I think it's invisible.
You didn't see the buffalo?
I think it's the invisible bear.
Yeah, oh, no, I saw buffalo in a river.
Buffalo? I just see dead people. I see dead people.
Oh my God, Bruce Willis.
How's Wagon Wheel reacting? What did he do during all this?
Okay, so go over there. You find him crouched in the fetal position on the ground, weeping. He's covered in blood, just like he was that second or third time you met him.
Oh, we gotta help Wagon Wheel, man. I don't know what's going on, but we're obviously here for him.
I reached down to him, put my hand in a friendly way on his shoulder. Wagon Wheel, are you okay, man?
He looks up at you, and you see, just for the faintest moment, you see recognition in his eyes. I can't remember.
I grab him by both shoulders, pull his face close to mine, and look intently into my eyes. Listen to me. Remember who you are.
I fucking slap my paw against the ground. Turn around. Sit down.
I can't remember. I remember we went through a door lined with gold. And then he disappears. And so too do all the little visages of the past. The ground is now empty once again. Faint bloodstains, though, line the stones.
Copes, are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine. Are the buffalo gone?
I guess so. Yeah, they're gone. Yeah.
Oh, thank God. They were everywhere.
Here, I brought you this delicious meat pie.
What's it covered in?
Deliciousness. Just eat it.
All right, I'll let you give him the benefit of your chef thing, since you created it with your mind.
Nice.
With my belly.
Nice.
So would I get a bonus D8 hit point? Is that right?
I think D6.
You can give him that, or you can give him the temporary HP, which is your proficiency bonus.
Do I pick or can he pick?
He can pick.
Okay, so what is it? I'm sorry, it's a D6.
It's either an extra D6 or 2 temporary HP that you get to keep with you,
What's the extra D6 though?
like healing.
Oh, I'm already at max as a lion, so I can get just 2 temporaries on my lion form.
Yeah, just take 2 bonus HP.
That's delicious. That's really good.
What flavor is it?
Oh, it tastes like toucan.
I love that you're talking telepathically, but we can still hear you chew.
You can't look too deep into it. Don't pull the veil away.
I chew with my whole being.
All right, so going to Thrasher.
Yep.
Knox, you emerge into a large open wooden room. You see that students seem to be practicing some kind of a bladed martial art against each other. It looks like class is in session already as you walk in. Nobody seems to pay much attention to you. And as you look behind you, the door seems to be gone. You've lost that sense of terror.
Well, that's good. I feel a brief moment of calm and a bit of intrigue as I find myself in this new place.
You see students trading blows back and forth. As you watch, you see various bouts get decided, the winners claiming victory, and starting to watch a particular match that's taking place.
Okay, I imagine it's kind of like the emu circle, so I'll step in and check it out, see what's going on.
So you walk up. This is something you see too. You see hanging in the air is that little shadowy silhouette figure that you saw before, although it just hangs here. You walk into the circle and you see Wagon Wheel. He seems to be in a lengthy duel with somebody else, both of them drenched in sweat as they trade blows. Wagon Wheel deftly ducking, dodging, and doing flips over his opponent's blades.
Does the opponent's blades, I know way back when we first talked to Wagon Wheel, he talked about how Lee just carried 2 fine swords. I don't remember if there was any more detail, but does it appear to be that same kind of person?
Actually, this figure is only wielding a single sword, while Wagon Wheel himself wields 2 short swords.
Okay.
You see the battle rages back and forth with each of them nearly drawing blood with blows, but just barely grazing their armor or just barely dodging out of the way.
I'm going to step up a little bit and just kind of call out. I wish we had a name, but... Wagon, it's you. Maybe run up to the figure. Not too close.
All right, and you run up in a move that gives you such deja vu. You see him do a little spin kick on the ground, kicking your feet out from underneath you and sending you back towards the edge of the ring, and continuing his duel with this other figure.
All right, that kind of annoys Nox. So he's going to charge in and try to shove him. He wants his attention.
All right, I won't make you roll for that. You run in and shove him to the side. Both duelists break for a moment as you barge in and throw him to the side. Wagon Wheel stands up. What's your problem, man?
What's your problem, man? What's going on?
I'm training here.
Yeah, well, so am I.
What do you mean? We were in a duel right here, and you just barge in like this? I swear, things like this make me so mad. I just gotta go over here for a second.
Good, let me come over there with you.
He goes to the edge of the room and pulls out a little wooden doll out of a bag on the side.
What's with the dolls, man? What's going on?
Hey, who said you could follow me?
I did.
This is how I relax. You're keeping me from relaxing.
Play with dolls?
Don't kink shame me.
Oh, God. I just want to say I love pissed off Nox. It's my favorite thing.
You never understand. Nobody respects me around here. Everyone treats me like shit.
It looks like you're a hell of a warrior, man. You certainly have my respect.
I wish I could say the same for the rest of them. And then he turns his head towards the rest of the room, and you see that the other duelists have gathered in a circle around the two of you.
Well,
You see that shadowy figure up above is spreading its tendrils out, covering the width of the room as these figures, they take on a more ominous presence as they edge closer and closer to the two of you. Let's go ahead and have Thrasher poke his head in.
Please, yes.
You approach the attic, this attic window. It looks too small for your body. What do you do?
Is there a door on the building on the outside somewhere?
No.
It's just it's just a window?
Yeah, figure it out, Thrasher.
I'll stick my head in.
You see into the room described. You see this open room that's filled with decay. The boards of the floor rotted, the timbers falling to the ground. You see what look like Walking Dead surrounding Nox and Wagon Wheel.
Nox, what are you doing? Nox!
Nox, you see a head poking out of the wall on the other side of the room.
can I see its Thrasher's head?
Yeah, you can see it's Thrasher.
Thrash, come on in, man. I found Wagon.
You know damn well I can't.
It's got to squeeze.
Nox, snap out of it, man.
Are the snakes still out there?
Get over here so I can slap you.
I stick my tongue out.
I try to get through. I try to wiggle through the hole. Yeah.
Give me some thoughts you might think as you're trying to wiggle through.
Wish I had skipped breakfast. Wish I had some grease on me.
Oh, that's a good one. All right. As you think those thoughts, you spend a hit die and you suddenly are covered in what flavor grease?
Hot and spicy.
Hot and spicy grease. With a...
Damn, that was good.
You slip through the attic window into the room and slide 15 feet.
Oh shit, he's gonna slap me.
Splat. After I land, I jump up and run over and grab Copes by the shoulders and shake him a little bit.
I'm not Copes.
Oh, sorry. I run over and grab Nox by the shoulders and shake him.
Nox, it's me, man. I'm your friend. Snap out of it.
I can see that.
As you run through the crowd of undead things, they attempt to attack you as you push through the crowd. Do you accept that?
Yeah, I do. I'm getting to my buddy. Something's not right with him. I need to get to him.
All right, as these undead duelists strike at you with their dueling weapons. Gonna roll 5 of those. 13, a 22, and an 18 are the high numbers.
The 22 and the 18 hit.
So you take 12 damage.
Ow.
As they strike you, you see Thrasher burst. Actually, it's probably a little bit easier because you slide greasy style. Maybe they try to block you, but they can't get a hold of you.
They can't handle my greasy style.
As you slip and slide your way through the crowd, making your way to Nox's side once again.
Once I'm in front of him, or once I'm to him, I'm just going to stand between him and these undead things, with him behind me, facing them.
Nox, what are you doing with these things, man?
I didn't mean to mess with those. I saw Wagon.
Where's Wagon Wheel?
Why are they doing this to us? Who is this greasy man? Why does he smell familiar?
I'm going to reach down and hold a hand out towards Wagon Wheel. Hey, just because there's some in this world that don't respect you doesn't mean you don't have friends. You may not know it, you may not remember it, but you do. And he's going to stand up next to Thrasher.
I'm going to start swinging.
Yeah, he looks at the two of you. I don't know why. I feel like I know you guys for some reason.
You do. You'll get there.
He pulls out his weapons again. And he joins the three of you. So instead of doing this as a fight, just each of you describe what you do in this fight. It's against a bunch of undead-looking duelist guys.
So Nox still has his blade song active. He doesn't have a scimitar, so he only has his original dagger that he started the campaign with, looped on his belt. So he's just moving quick and staying low, ducking underneath swords, skipping around as he's just slashing and stabbing the best as he can, trying to stay out of reach of these guys.
I think Thrash, now that he's noticed that it's both his little buddies, not even just Nox. He's not fighting like he normally fights, where he's just going after stuff. He's watching them and making sure they're all right. He's taking hits when he can throw them out, but mostly he's making sure they don't get hit.
All right, so just give me a d20 roll for each of you that represents how well you do in the fight overall.
Hey, is that plus anything? Or just
Critical fail.
Oh, gosh.
Just do it like an attack roll.
Okay. I got 3 + 5, an 8.
Why did we do so bad? This is such a great moment, and we did so bad.
All right, so Thrasher, you end up taking a lot of hits for your teammates.
Good.
A lot of hits.
I'm going to die.
You won't die, but you do take 28 damage. That doesn't necessarily kill you, but
I die.
Nox, you take a little bit of damage, but not nearly as much. So you take 11 damage.
Oof. All right.
You really go down?
Yeah.
Oh no.
As you watch Wagon Wheel deftly, I'm going to roll for him. I might as well. That's what I was hoping for.
Oh, my gosh.
Wow.
So that's exactly what I wanted to describe.
Oh, yes. Oh,
wow.
A nat 20 for a Wagon Wheel. All right, this is going to be cool. Wagon Wheel begins deftly moving through the crowd of enemies, dealing out blows as he weaves through the comparatively clumsy strikes of his attackers. He doesn't just defeat them, though. He trades blows with them, each attacker receiving an equal number of attacks in exchange, with Wagon Wheel getting the better of the transaction. At the end, he stands among his defeated enemies. He just sighs and throws his weapon to the ground.
So I guess as Nox sees Thrasher fall to the ground, he is going to run to his side. He doesn't have any way to heal him, but he's going to do anything he can to help as he tries to focus his energy into sustaining him.
Okay. Is that you trying to achieve an effect there? Because you do.
Yeah, I mean, I would like to try to bring Thrasher back.
Say a quick thing real quick.
Okay. Thrash, you don't have to take the hits for everybody, man. Come on, come back to us.
All right. And how many hit dice do you want to spend?
Let's go 2.
2 hit dice. So you restore 2d6 hit points to Thrasher.
Thanks, man.
You feel like you give something to him. You feel some kind of transference between the two of you.
Would you roll that, please? Because I've been rolling so bad.
That's a 5 and a 6, so 11.
Yes! I'm so glad I asked you to do it.
You remember a time when Thrasher had 11 more hit points.
Memories. Oh, did we win?
You sit up, seeing yourself surrounded by these bodies on the ground. You see Wagon Wheel kneeling down in a pile of the freshly killed people. He looks back at the two of you. And then the scene just fades away. Wagon Wheel fades away.
Damn.
Is the figure still up there? Do I still see that shadowy figure?
You do see the shadowy figure up there.
I've only got my dagger in my hand. I'm just going to, as I see it fade, I'm going to turn, look up at it, and just chuck my dagger at that figure.
All right, make an attack roll.
The demon one? The demon thing?
The shadowy figure above.
So you make that attack roll.
Okay, so that's going to be +5. That's 17.
All right, the dagger strikes the thing. The cloud of shadow pulses angrily. Lightning arcs through the sky, and it attempts to surge forward toward you. But as it gets close, it just stops. And you see this angry lightning pulsing around you, but it doesn't get any closer.
He's going to, as he stares and looks at it with the lightning, he's going to look back at Thrash and, let's get out of here and find Copes and Demi. There's nothing else here worth it.
Right, man, let's go get him.
All right.
Hey, thanks.
Anytime, man.
As you look upon this light before turning around, going back to find your teammates, Thrasher, make a wisdom saving throw.
Why I gotta be with them? Nat 20, baby!
Oh!
Oh, damn it.
Yes!
The night of the Nat 20.
Damn it.
Damn.
Ah.
Night of the Nats.
All right. Nox has to do it too now. No, I'm just kidding. All right. You feel like this strange presence, something attempted to crack through your skull. Like maybe you get an intense migraine for just a moment. Because you got a nat 20. But you just smash your skull into something and that cures it.
That would be on character for Thrash.
It seems like we should get everyone back together. You guys yet again find yourselves under the same sky. You emerge from your respective places that you were chased or did the chasing to. You find that the streets are still empty and dark.
Nox! Thrasher, oh man, thank God we found you guys. I caught Copes. Well, I found Copes, saved him. I was awesome. Oh, we saw Wagon Wheel, but he was young and he was selling dolls already. And then I was like, I'm gonna save you, bro. And then he just disappeared. And then there was dead people everywhere, and I saw him.
Yeah, we had a crazy experience too. Thrasher, you want to tell him about it?
I tell him what happened.
There he goes. Nice. We're playing T-ball, boys.
Wow, that's crazy. Whoa, that's not as crazy as ours.
It sounds like this guy's life's been pretty surrounded by death and decay.
I spend enough time telling them each individually telepathically that my wild shape ends and I turn back into Copes.
You could just stop being a lion. You can do it.
Why'd you say that if you were just about to do it anyway?
Thanks for the heads up, Copes. I appreciate that.
Brent, give me a pop sound. Ugh. What's up, bros? Okay, that was wild. There was buffalo everywhere, and Wagon Wheel was there, and Demi was there, and there was a little dickhead kid there. And he was really mean to me.
It wasn't a little dickhead kid, it was Wagon Wheel.
No, not that guy. The kid next to the fountain.
Oh, that's right.
I asked him what he wished for, and he wished me to piss off.
Wow, sounds like a rough day, bro.
Kid sounds awesome.
It was the worst vision I've ever had.
All right, let's think about Wagon Wheel.
Okay.
Guys, this is a dangerous place. We got to be careful here.
Yeah, do you think this guy has any good memories we could go check out? Like, that sounds kind of nice. Maybe a day at a beach or something.
I don't think he does, if I'm being honest.
Oh, he did say something important. A golden door. He went through a golden door one time, and that... I don't know if that's where all this started or if that's the key to... I don't ever listen completely. But I know golden door. Golden door.
Maybe we need to try to find a golden door then.
I whip my head around, doing 360s, and want to look for a golden door.
Knock, just throw me in the air. I'll look.
Okay, yeah, let me do that.
Hey guys, so I noticed when I recalled what happened to me that I, thought of something I needed and was able to make it happen. And through you telling me what happened to you, that it also happened to all of you as well. Maybe we could use that to our advantage.
That didn't happen to me, bro.
Yeah, I was able to heal Thrasher. I've never been able to do that before.
A girlfriend pops into my hand.
A second hand appears.
You don't have you don't have enough hit dice for that.
No, I do want to try. After Thrash says that, I think of a +2 magic weapon really hard.
Ooh, do you know what a +2 magic weapon is?
I'm just thinking of a really long whip.
All right, how many hit dice you willing to put in?
You know, guys, you give them a wish, they want a real long whip.
How much mental effort are you putting into this conjuration?
Oh, dang. Not much. I don't really think it's going to work.
Okay, so a lackluster whip appears in your hand.
Oh! Whoa!
You spend 1 hit dice.
Whoa!
Oh, it whips just fine.
Guys, you can just think of stuff and it shows up. And then all of a sudden there's... what is it taking? How many hit dice do I have?
You have your level.
You have 4.
I have an idea, if that works. And I look down at my hand. And I think about a golden compass. And I visualize that to point me towards my golden door.
Okay, Jack Sparrow.
Shut up. They don't know about that.
How much mental effort are you putting into this?
The most I can.
That's all of it.
Yeah.
Maybe if we all try and all focus together, we could summon the golden door.
It's too late. You look around Demi and there's like a potato and like a new drum and a little purple duck. And it's like, I am so happy. I have everything I've ever wanted. He's eating the potato and just like holding his duck. Yeah.
But as you spend that last hit die, you feel an odd sense, almost like you're socially drained. Like you just went to a really long party and you just don't want to talk to anybody anymore. You've lost some kind of inner energy. And this applies to Copes as well. As you conjure a golden compass into your hands, make a sound like you're spending all of something.
Oh, no.
I only wanted 1.
I didn't want any.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, there's a little bit more.
Make it sound like I'm spinning all of something.
Yeah, something internal.
Yeah, you're not making it better.
I got one.
I guess there's no way to do this.
You know, I thought
Don't do that.
this potato and this purple duck would make me happy, and it did. I just need something more. I need a glass of... I need a Bloody Mary. And I like think and focus real hard.
All right, you feel a striking pain in your skull, and you take 1d8 damage, but your wine appears in your hand. Or your Bloody Mary, sorry.
Maybe you get the hangover first in this mind place.
Guys, this is taking something out of you. Shouldn't really be messing around with it, I don't think.
What, do you want to drink too? And I think real hard and pop him another one into existence.
Oh, you do?
Yeah. Here, you need this, Nox.
That's 2d8 damage.
You take another d8 of damage as you conjure another perfect Bloody Mary.
Oh, yes, that's 7 damage. You guys forget I have a regenerating ring.
Do you hear?
Oh, yeah. I don't know. I looked down at my hand after that.
You don't see it.
You motherfucker. You know it's there. You just don't want me to game your system.
Brent, you asked me how hard I hadn't conjured.
I did take 7 damage, though, by the way.
I hadn't conjured anything yet.
I thought you were focusing all your hit dice on it.
Yeah, but what does that make it a super golden compass? I mean, what the fuck?
I mean, I might not make it work the way you want it to. the more you give up, the more likely it is to work.
Okay, I give it all to it then.
Yeah, you give it all to it. You hold up your hands and say something, or
Yeah, I'll say it. Encompass me.
okay. Thunder cracks in the sky. You pull down your hands and you find yourself holding a magnificent golden compass.
See, the thunder always comes after the lightning.
You don't know that, Knox. What grade are you in?
Sorry, go ahead. Cut that out. Keep your moment going. I just can't get the thunder lightning stuff out of my head.
I'm gonna hold the compass up on my hand and say, bros, he spoke about a golden door. I have a golden compass. Maybe this points towards gold. And I'm gonna hold it up and look at which way the needle is pointing.
You see that the needle is pointing down one of the alleyways to your left, and you want to start following it.
I do.
You see that the symbols aren't what you expect on the compass. Instead of the north symbol, it's a little face with a pair of Coke bottle glasses.
Oh.
And every other symbol is just dark blackness.
Gotcha. So we're pointing towards the bottle face glasses guy.
Yeah.
Okay, bros, I think I got a lead on him.
All right, lead the way.
The wind becomes increasingly violent as you traverse the city streets, no longer full of people milling about. They're empty, aside from you probably can't even hear your own footsteps. It's just the flapping of tents, the slamming of window shutters, and the wind roaring violently past you.
I put my head down and say, this way, bros.
All right, it leads you to another set of stairs that go downward to a cellar door.
I think a tornado's coming. Let's get in the cellar. And I fling the door open and march into the cellar.
You fling the door open, you see in the room is a table.
Oh, no.
What do you think's happening?
Oh, the furniture, it's back!
Yeah, last time we went into an underground door and there was furniture, it was very bad.
Look, we face dangerous stuff, but the fucking desks, chairs, those things are outrageous.
Yeah, this is danger level 10.
Sitting around the table, you see Wagon Wheel with a group of other people. They seem to be laughing and eating, but they all stop and look at you as you barge through the door.
Yeah, we all stumble in behind him.
Yeah, we follow.
Mm-hmm.
Wagon Wheel stands up on his chair. What's the meaning of this? Why are you interrupting our celebration?
We're hungry, bro. I sit down at the table.
No. Well, yeah, we are hungry. But it's not why we're here.
He looks around at the table and at everyone else, and they kind of shrug. Well, come on and join us. There's plenty to eat.
Oh, dang, you stood up all aggressive and...
Well, yeah, you barged in through the door and all that.
Never mind.
It's the way you present yourself, Thrash. Just gotta tell him you're hungry and you want to join.
I don't know what I did, but I'm hungry and want to join.
See?
Okay, it all worked out. I guess we take a seat.
Take a seat.
They introduce themselves. Most of the people are irrelevant, but you see what?
No, give us names.
Oh my God, how many names do I have to give?
How many people are there?
I think you said they're celebrating something big, I think, so...
30, 40?
Yeah, 50, 60 names.
Aaron, Baron, Karen,
Popcorn.
Darren.
Oh, popcorn. It's a good idea.
Popcorn DMing.
Yeah.
Wagon Wheel says, we're celebrating. Tomorrow I graduate from the academy. I've learned all I can from them. And now it's time for me to set out on my own and sell, well, something.
Right, the Academy, the one we all know of, and its famous name is... I point to Wagon Wheel.
The world-renowned Academy of Martial Arts for Money.
Oh my God.
Does that have a good acronym? What was it again?
World-renowned Academy of Martial Arts for Money. I think that's RAM.
The WRMMA.
Is that run by Master Bosin?
Oh my.
Yeah, how'd you know?
I've heard of it. It's very renowned.
Across the whole world, bruh.
That's incredible that you're graduating from there. I've heard only the best of the best do.
Yeah, that is great. Here, let me help you celebrate. and I think really hard, and I pop him a Bloody Mary into existence.
You take a D8 of damage.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. It's the. I'll
Oh.
take the.
Oh, God.
I'll take the hangover for you, bro. 7 more damage.
Stop.
What are you at?
I got enough, I think.
Stop.
You have to stop.
He gladly takes the drink. Well, thanks. Where'd you get this from? This looks great.
Trying to decide if I want to tell him. It's like, there's this really cool thing. If you just think about anything like you want it, it just pops into existence. Go ahead, give it a try.
Ah, that's funny, man.
No, come on, try it once.
What do you mean, try it once?
Just think real hard of something you want.
We all know that if you want to get something, you got to work for it in this world. Right, everyone?
There he is. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Everyone agrees. Everyone's like, yeah.
No, come on, name
Yeah.
name anything. A simple object.
I raise my cup and cheers.
Oh, come on, I'll show you.
Well, okay, but I'm telling you, it's not how it works. He picks up his glass. And?
I told him to name a simple object.
Oh,
Yeah, just like anything.
a doll.
Oh my god, this is deep. All right, now just think real hard and hold my hand out to him. And
All right, that's another D8 of damage. How you doing?
Oh my gosh.
that's 6 more damage. I'm doing fine.
What are you at?
I don't know, like,
I mean, we got in a fight and you've done a lot of damage to yourself.
but I didn't get hurt.
You've taken 20 damage. I mean, you gotta be.
Yeah, he's got more than 20. I know he's got more than 20.
Yeah, I got enough. I'm a healthy boy.
And you conjure a doll?
I think so.
Wow, this looks like one of the ones I make. Where'd you get it?
I just told you I thought about your dolls, and then poof, there's one right there.
I mean, yeah, that's a good trick, but where'd you get it from?
I'm starting to hate you again.
You're telling me that you just conjured this with your mind, and that's why you have got a nose and eye and ear bleed?
I'm not telling you anything. I just showed you. It's magic. There's something. It's a magic place. Please just try it.
Oh no.
You see him concentrating to himself. You feel the earth shaking around you.
What are you wishing for, man? Just something small.
Oh no.
Yeah, tiny maybe.
You see him thinking to himself. You feel the ground beginning to crack around you. And you're not sure what he could be thinking of, but
Yeah,
it seems
yeah.
like the more he thinks about it, you see that the walls of the room begin to crumble, various parts of the ceiling begin to collapse inward.
Pretty sure I know what he's thinking of.
I get under the table.
I get against the wall and put my hands over my head.
I didn't mean to. I thought he'd wish for like a puppy or something.
Jimmy, why you have to do this, bro? He's not in here.
What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? What do we do?
Tell him to stop.
Wagon wheel, stop it! Stop!
I can't stop it. This is what I did. This is what I did.
Oh my
And you
God.
see that shadowy figure appear again.
But I can help you. I can stop it.
You can really stop this from happening. It won't happen ever again.
I can help you. Just follow me.
Hey guys, I really appreciate y'all listening to the episode this week. Popcorn Tyler.
Yeah, you can follow us every week on the DH Popcorn Jerry.
I wasn't ready, Popcorn Aaron.
And it's really the sweetness and the saltiness combined that really sells the whole thing. Popcorn bread.
At the DH cast. You can also join us on our Discord, which you can find at our link tree on our Twitter page and elsewhere. Popcorn Matt.
Yeah, it's also going to be in the episode description, so you can just click right on there on your phone, on your app, on your computer, whatever you're listening to. Come over on the Discord. Join us. We're all on there. We'd love to talk to y'all. We love to answer questions. We have a blast there. Popcorn Tyler.
Where questionable results are always guaranteed.
Thank you for listening to Discount
Thursday.
Heroes.
Pop, 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 pop.
Thursdays.
Pop,
Pop,
pop, pop,
popcorn, popcorn.
To Discount Heroes.
See, some people like it.
Tiffany, where is my popcorn?
Don't like it burnt. I do like a little bit of burnt.
I got it. Popcorn.
Thank you for
Twitter.
listening to Discount Heroes.
It's over. Nobody say anything.
Let me hit one more real quick.
Why? That was great.
I just want to know what the people think. Do you think the door of stone opens up into the Feyan realm?
No.
I just have to know. I have to know. Patrick Rothfuss, I know you're listening. You tell me.